1v1 Comet's Pass in the bottom left corner. We've got Badmanlarry bringing some Orks, Stormboyz, Big Mek Wazmakka, and Beauty the Morkanaut. We do have some army doctrines listed on the right side. Whether they are true or not, we shall see. He's got Keep Trucking, brought as an army doctrine. We've got Stuck In, and Tractable seems like a viable lineup of doctrines. We shall see. In the top right corner, oops, we've got Akiiii, bringing some Space Marines, Killteam Iron Maw, Chaplain Diomedes, and Librarian, Jonah, Orion. We also have some doctrines listed for Akiiii, Tip of the Spear, Improved Listening Post, and the Assault Leap for your Assault Marines. Let's speed this back up. Badmanlarry with triple boys opening. Looks like Akiiii, yeah, with triple servitors out, suggests he's going to get the quick barracks up for scouts and Assault Marine play. Assault Leap is so awesome. I mean, if you're going to have a backbone of Assault Marines, then surely you've got to take Assault Leap. It does so much for you. It gives you more offensive options, more mobility, more ways to escape. It's like a must-have if you're going to go Scouts, Assault Marines. There is the barracks. Double Scouts out most likely. And then the Assault Marines start dropping. And we'll watch for that usual first engagement where we see 2 or 3 boys fighting a couple of Scouts and Assault Marines with a banner dropped in. Listening post going up in a very central position, which could make Tip of the Spear and Improved Listening Post very powerful doctrines on this map. Down it goes though. Did not stay up for long. Boys got in there. Servitor gets away though. We did see those doctrines listed above that listening post as it was being built, so at least those are correct. First war banner going in this bottom portion. Kind of annoys me more than it should, perhaps, that I don't get... It doesn't tell me where north is on the minimap like it did in Dawn of War 2. I call north up here. Oh, look at this. Elite point generator going up for Akiiii. No sign of one for Badmanlarry. Did not expect to see one, really. We're going to see the Orks, I think, surge through this southern area, spreading their base around this area. Sometimes you see them go very central in this area here. Listening post goes up. There's the better repair doctrine from Beauty's presence, but she's not on the field yet. Scouts laying in wait. There's the banner. It's going to be followed up by an Assault Marine drop. And then the Scouts will wake up and start throwing their stun bombs. There's the Assault Marines coming in. This is bad news for the boys. There's one stun grenade. Can they get the other one off? Well, they only hit one squad with each. But not too bad. There's that Assault Leap. Man, that is powerful. Just wreck those boys there. Really, really bad news. You need to pull out. I think as soon as you see the banner drop, or the standard as they call it, you need to get out of there. With just double boys, not much you can do. They're not going to survive. I believe Assault Marines have the same range DPS as Scouts, 11 DPS. Is that right? It is right. Here comes another war banner. Is he going to push in here? I don't think he will. There we see confirmation that they have Assault Leap with 2 jumps. Pretty freaking powerful. Listening post going up here to defend this point, but he also has this one, does Badmanlarry. We're going to see that situation where Killteam Iron Maw hits the field the same time as the Stormboyz. You need to get the Stormboyz on them if you can. Killteam Iron Maw are really good in the Orc matchup, I think, because of the Vortex Grenade and Flame are really helping you against the early boys rush. And then, of course, they can switch out to their missile launcher to fight trucks early on, because trucks can hit the field pretty quickly. Here's the Dakar huts. I think they're only 325 to get a truck. I'm not sure how many towers you need, though. It can't be 3, can it? I think it's 2, which he has already. Scouts chasing down his boys. Doesn't have the Scout Strike, so no big damage burst as they came out of stealth there. Here come the Stormboyz. Which means Killteam Iron Maw are already in play, as you can see here, with their Flamer. Suicide Bomber from the Stormboyz. Chopping up these Scouts. Might be able to finish them off. Ah, they went into stealth there. Could not finish them. Here is the Dakar hut. And yes, you can get a truck with 2 war banners, so he's down to a single boys squad. We might see him just forego getting any more boys and going straight for some knobs when he can, because those guys are expensive. He's not being aggressive with his Stormboyz. He knows he's pretty thin here. Killteam Iron Maw. How quickly will they switch out to the missile launcher once they see that truck? This tip of the spear listening post could be a massive problem for badmanlarry. We do have 2 assault marines on the field already. Where are these guys going? Are they going for that stealth area? Nope. Just having a look around, I think. Seeing if there's an elite point to bash. There's the truck. And we can see that it does have keep trucking, the tractor pull, and looks like these suicide bombers yet. So at least 2 of those doctrines are correct listed for badmanlarry. You got to think they do have the stuck in for the knobs too. Assault squad gonna decap it, are they? Yeah. Uh oh, he's found you. Suicide bomber goes in. Also, that's a dead assault marine squad, which is a big win for badmanlarry. Now the actual Stormboyz coming in. They're gonna get chopped up. No, they get away. And then the assault leap gives you more escape options. Look at that. That was an assault leap into the regular jump. What did they actually call the regular jump? They just call it jump. And they got away there. They would not have got away, I don't think, if they did not have the assault leap. Another wild banner. He's spread them out pretty wide here, which is the way you want to go, I think. Oh, look at this. Starting to tickle the shield generator. Assault marines are also there. But I don't think he's going to stick with it. No, here comes the truck. With that tractor pull. Such an awesome ability. 10-second cooldown. Could do so much with it. Basically makes your boys exponentially more dangerous. He only has a single boy squad. They do have scrap. And there they go. He's going to use it to cap there. Space Marine Prayer looking pretty strong early on. Hasn't lost any of his assault marines. Nope. Got very close to losing one. Now needs to reinforce them. There we go. How much is it to reinforce these guys? Just 2 power. I think it's 30 power to reinforce a knob. Oh, here we see the Killteam Iron Maw teleporting out so they can redeploy with their missile launcher. Bad news for that truck. Needs to get the Stormboyz on those guys quickly, tie them up. Double power. Triple power generators up for badmanlarry. He wants his knobs. And there is the boys' hut. 200 power for a knob squad and 250 requisition as well. Pretty damn expensive. They are awesome. And here they are. Oh, look at this. I did not see them have stuck in listed, those knobs, when I saw them briefly. Let's see again when they come out of their truck. So that might be wrong. They're stuck in. What is this bug? It gets 2 of the 3 doctrines right? What is going on with this game? Knobs have their scrap so they can throw their axe. And there's the war. So does the war affect units that are inside the truck? You've got to hope so. I don't even know if they're close enough to benefit. Here we go. They're getting close enough now. There's the war. This truck also has some scrap, so it has its shield. And he's gonna go take a look at this, I think. At this listening post over here. Scouts spotting well. And here comes double assault marines. They do not have their power swords yet. Does he have an arsenal up? He does. He's getting it up now, in fact. So it won't be long, I don't think, before they get their power swords. Which makes your assault marines pretty crazy. And here we see the knobs, and they do not have stuck in listed. Which is surprising. What the heck does he have then? It really helps your knobs fight assault marines when they have stuck in. Missed the Killteam Iron Maw with his suicide bomber. But bashed the listening post and is bashing some generators here. What is this? Oh. Boys got caught by double assault marines. That's bad news for those guys. They can't get away. Even if they try to run, they're just going to get assault leaped. Down they go. Killteam Iron Maw might have even got the last hit there. Knobs on capping duty. badmanlarry needs to get some stuff on the field. I think if Akiiii knew how far ahead he was, he might push. Because it's got the Killteam Iron Maw to bash the truck. Pulling those knobs back in there. And sending them back out because they didn't finish the cap here, I think. Jonah is ready to drop. Wazmakka is a 4-drop. I've not seen Wazmakka be super effective, so I'm looking forward to see what he does. I think the Weird Boy and Gorguts are both really good at fighting Assault Marines, since you have that scrap blast thing from the Weird Boy, which gives your guys shields and damages the Assault Marines. An AoE shield is pretty damn useful. Wazmakka can also give you a shield with his tractor beam thing, I think, but it's only a single target. Uh-oh. Power Sword Assault Marines are gonna cleave through this truck pretty quickly. Look at that. That is just a single squad, and here's the banner, or the standard. I keep calling it a banner because of the presence of the Librarian. It has a wall around it. Need to try and get on that guy quickly. We see the Knob Squad going straight after him there. Assault Marines using their jumps. There's that blinding light. Looks like the Knob's got out of it, but down goes the truck. That's tough to deal with. That is tough to deal with. Space Marines can just get on you so quickly with their orbital drops and their standards coming down. There's Knob's died. He's trapped his own Assault Marines in there. That's bad engagement for badmanlarry. Look at this. He's got triple death. Oh. Now we see where his other doctrine went. What's he got? It's that buzzsaw thing, is it? I need to pause this. I can't. You need to stay still, fellas. Slice him. There it is. It like slows and causes damage over time when you hit something with your buzzsaw, I think. We'll see if it's worth it. How much DPS does a Deathcopter do? 33. Doesn't seem like a lot, but they do have this thing which does true damage, the buzzsaw blitz. When you give them some scrap. Oh, took down the shield gen. Pretty easily there. When you have true damage Assault Marines, it's pretty easy to take them down, that's why. Look at badmanlarry just filling up the south area of the map here. He's got a mech shop. Still got his Dakar hut. We have some looters now. He's got some tank busters too. Is he expecting land speeders? What are Deathcopters doing? They are fighting some Assault Marines. Oh, they missed their slice there. He'll do some work, I think. He can fly them around and bash from generators too. But I don't think he wants more than the 3. That's triple Assault Marines now with Power Swords, supported by Jonah. Killteam Iron Maw is still in play, also in there. Is that triple Assault Marines? It is. It's 4. 1. Where are they all in this little mob here? They are. Bloody hell. That's scary. Here's Big Mek Wazmakka. Has the tractor beam which can shield allies and damage and slow enemies. Also got your orbital scrap, which could turn a big melee fight in his favour if he hits this right. Also got those scrap turrets, of course. There is the tractor beam, using it on Jonah there. Will the stone wall block it? Looks like the stone wall blocked it. He is still slowed, so maybe it's still affecting him. The Assault Marine is jumping out. Yep. Did not like the look of that fight. Here's some knobs. Tractor beam now used to pull Jonah out of position. And he's taken out. That's why you take Wazmakka, I guess. He can pull those squishy elites into trouble. Big help when you're fighting Jonah Orion. There's that vortex grenade on the truck. Sending out some knobs. Still not convinced about this Deathcopter doctrine. I mean, they're doing a good job flying around shooting things, but I don't need the doctrine for that. I think stuck in would have been really freaking useful against the Assault Marines. How many knobs does he have? Just the 1 at the moment. Big fight here. Here come those Deathcopters. Looks like they mostly missed their slice 'em. Buzzsaw Blitz is what the ability is called. Look at the damage that listening post is doing. Are the snobs going to get away? Did they get away? I think they did. And now he can just jump back to this thing and reinforce off the listening post. Big Mek Wazmakka doesn't do a huge amount of damage with his default attacks. It's just 27 DPS ranged. There's that scrap site doctrine. Ouch. Diomedes going to go down here. This is pretty sloppy. Why is he going after the truck? Doesn't do true damage, Diomedes. Should have been going after Wazmakka and tying up his range damage, I think. Down goes the Chaplain. There we see the scrap brought in by Wazmakka. And there's another one attempting. Couldn't quite get it that time. Couldn't quite get it to hit, that is. And he's backing away. Doesn't want to fight him around his listening post, I don't think. Look at this. That is so scary. How do you deal with this? You can't... I don't think you can even get a death dread. It would die so fast. You need multiple death dreads, which I think isn't going to be easy. Poor Gretchen's going to get destroyed. So are those generators. Haven't seen him take the fight to Akiii's generator yet, which maybe he should think about doing. He's not trading super well right now. Those assault marines are bossing things, as is often the case. Not sure if the knobs can stand up to them without stuck in. Which the game seems to think they have, but they don't. These guys getting some scrap. What does the chopper throw do? Does it stun? Immobilizes. Doesn't stun, it immobilizes. That's pretty useful still against assault marines. Knobs are also great because they have that taunt. You can stand them around your truck. When anything goes after your truck in melee, you can just taunt it. And all of a sudden it's not. This is scary. Where are the death copters? There's only one left. Don't think they paid off. How much do they cost even? Have to look over here. They are 100 power or 100 requisition, which isn't a huge amount. I mean, land speed is a what? 175 or 185? I think it's 175. So not bad. Not a bad little unit, the old death copters, but they're for harassment and bashing generators, I think, not for stand-up fights. Tried to make that so with their doctrine, but I haven't actually seen it do that much. Slow and damage over time to anything they collide with. We're going to see them try and hit the listening post with it. Did it work? Maybe it is. I see the health draining down. Did those knobs just stun the listening post when they ejected in there? I think they did. Here's Killteam Iron Maw. Did he take those guys down or were they just redeployed? Maybe he took them down. Uh-oh. That's a scary jump of assault marines there. And the banner's going to come in as well. This is bad fight for the Orks, I think. We'll see how it goes. Knob squad getting stuck into the assault marines, taunting them there. Big Mek Wazmakka has not been tied up yet. He should send one of the assault marines onto him, you would think. Listening post is still around. Looks like the space marines have backed off. But there's Jonah trapping those knobs. You need to try and tractor pull those guys out of there as soon as that stone wall goes down. Uh-oh. And here's a warp. That could be huge. Assault marines jumping into the circle. Trying to finish off the knobs. But the knobs, did they die? I think they might have died unless they reinforced off the truck there. Here we see the orbital strikes coming down from that standard. Tank buses in here. Not sure what they're up to. Shooting stuff, I guess, but they have armor piercing damage. They're not going to help greatly against assault marines. Does have double knobs in play here. And he's trying to swing that fight, as you can see, by dropping scrap. Look at that. I've not seen him turn them into turrets yet. I want to see that. Has he not used it? Well, he has used it. Look, it's on cooldown. Did not actually notice them turn into turrets. Knob squad lives. Yes, they do. Everything reinforcing off this listening post is a massive pain in the ass. Tank bus is able to get shots in from long range, at least. He's also got those death gun looters. The truck has gone down, and here's Chaplain Diomedes again. I still think he has the worst animations ever. I mean, what is he doing? Like he's having a fit or something, the way he runs around. Wazmakka able to put his beam on him. Oh, whirlwind strike coming in. Diomedes did not last very long. That's his Rosarius going off and saving him, I think. But he does go down. A little bit sloppy there from Akiiii. Keeps his assault marines alive, though. Yeah, Diomedes seems to fall off in his usefulness pretty quickly for a 4-cost elite. I mean, his support is very good. His constant shield's going up, but You've got to get him into melee to do that. Oh, it's a Death Dread. I think he needs more than one to fight those Assault Marines. Because how many does he have now? He still has 3. He's only lost 1 in all this fighting. And that's going to be a second Whirlwind on the way. Where is it actually? Oh, it's up here. You could hit it if you can find it. Looters. More of them. And yet more of them. Look at all this scrap laying around. You could go against it with Wazmakka and turn all those guys into little turrets. Not sure how much damage they do. Whirlwind strike. This is bad. Ouch, ouch, ouch. He didn't lose a squad, but that was painful. And we need to reinforce those guys. Here comes the Death Dread. It's ward up and it has scrap. He's just charging it in. This is a big mistake, I think. Those Assault Marines will deal with it pretty quickly with their true damage. Look at it. Look at this destruction of your Death Dread. Did not last very long. How much DPS does the Death Dread have? I can't even see. It's down. It does have that damage on death, which actually does a decent amount of damage, as you saw there. It's like damage over time. It's just a constant explosion. But yeah, it did not last long. It needed some support. Here's the double Whirlwinds. Continuing to wreck this general area. You've got to make a push for that shield gen. You've got to make a push for the shield gen. Resources and elite point would do pretty nicely for badmanlarry. He needs 9 for beauty. Got quite a big army here. He's got a truck. He's got a big track on the way. He's got some tank busters, double knobs, a bunch of looters. Not sure why he's getting all these tank busters. I guess he might go and try to find those whirlwinds. Knob squad fighting a listening post. I mean, look how tough it is with the improved listening post thing. Taking them a while to deal with it. No repairs on that one. What's this? Just some scouts giving vision. Some more tank busters coming out. Not sure what he's up to. He might be doing it to get the this thing, the bomb squig. It's armor piercing damage though. Down goes the war tower. And here's the assault. Why is this guy white? Bug. More bugs for the bug squad. Big Mek is kind of healed up. Where are the Stormboyz? There they are. They're right in your face. Gonna take this listening post down eventually, I think. Does the truck... Yeah, the truck does reinforce. Why does it not have the reinforce icon on top of it then? Maybe the doctrines are just taking up all the space there. The knobs taunting the assault marines, and that is a good scrap drop. It really is helping him in those big melee fights. Chopper toss. I don't think it hit though. Oh wow, another drop of the scrap. Took out an assault marine squad there, I think. Look at that. Down to a single assault marine squad. He has dealt with them. Big Mek Wazmakka doing the business. He has really, I think he really should have tried to isolate that guy with one of the assault marine squads and take him out. Hasn't really done that too well. He's piled them all into the same place kind of thing. Big army for the Orc player now. He's got a big track with another on the way. What is this thing? Oh, it tells you what mode it's in. Whirlwind. Ouch. Taunting there. Here comes a dreadnought though. Bad news for the knobs. This thing will do armor piercing damage to their heavy armor, and he has this thing, the slam. Slows infantry. What kind of damage is it? It's true damage as well. Here he comes. Knobs might want to get pulled out by the truck here. Oh, here's Diomedes again. He's going after the truck. This guy only does normal damage. Not sure why he keeps going after the truck. I think you'd want him near your assault marines to give them the shield buff. Doesn't do a lot on normal damage either, I seem to recall. How much does he do? 120. Oh, that's not too bad. Dreadnought ready for drop. Yay. He's got 2 dreadnoughts with a 3rd going into orbital. 2 whirlwinds, double assault marines, double scouts. Pretty strong army. We also have a strong army over here for badmanlarry. This big track moving up, which could be a big mistake. Doesn't want it to go much further than that, I don't think. Tank busters. They do have their squig thing now. Really surprised he hasn't gone for this shield generator. He's a big army right now. Seems to keep engaging, playing into Akiii's strength and engaging him around his listening posts. Much easier said than done, of course, but I think going after that shield gen, tried to pull Akiiii around would be good. Maybe he's scared of the whirlwinds just laying into his army as they assault this shield gen. But they'll lay into him anyway. What's this big track doing? Whoa. What the hell was that? Was that it shooting its mines? It was. So where the hell are they? Is that them? I guess that's them. It's gonna die now because of that. Assault Marines will deal with it so quickly with their power swords. There's a what? Don't think it's gonna be done in time to protect that thing. No, down it goes. He still has one. And there's that kill and fire. This thing is painful. You think it's done nothing and then it explodes. Look at that! Holy crap, that was awesome. Does that do true damage? That damaged the Dreadnought quite a lot. Are you going to tell me what kind of damage you're doing? Armor piercing. Seems to do a lot to those assault marines there. Lots of reinforcing off that listening post again. Track moving the hell away. Bunch of orcs milling around the bottom of the map. Bunch of tank busters. Is this his shield gen bashing force? There's the warp. So Akiiii will see this on the map where this is happening, which is why he's moving towards it, I think. Double dreadnoughts and one ready to drop in, I think. Yes, he's going to drop in another whirlwind as well. There's the dreadnought drop. There's a standard coming in. Assault marines doing their thing. Tank busters, great for shooting down dreadnoughts, but they're being tied up by assault marines here. These guys going after the big track, are they? The dreadnought here. Wow, he's being shot down by tank busters. And he's being tractor beamed. That dreadnought did not last long. How about the other two? He's going to get 2 of the 3 dreadnoughts, which is pretty good. Whirlwind. Painful. I think he got out pretty okay. Uh-oh. Might lose this other big track, which would be a massive blow. Looter's going to be tied up. Truck might need to pull them out. I think they just got into it there. That dreadnought still lives. You've got scouts in place. Standard still around. Whirlwind was dropped there, I think. So how did... badmanlarry came out okay-ish. He's still got some stuff. Tank busters. Still got his looters. He's got no knobs, though. Which is why the assault marines are just running over things right now. And actually going against his base here. This is not looking good for badmanlarry. He needs the knobs in play to keep those assault marines in check. Doesn't really have an elite that can go toe-to-toe with him. This dreadnought's not helping his knobs either, is it? He's getting another big track. He likes these things, doesn't he? They're quite expensive, I think. How expensive are they? 350 power. Are you serious? That seems pretty nuts. That was Fear of the Ancients from the Librarian, which is true damage, right? Yeah. That thing's nasty. It's not looking good for badmanlarry at all. Getting his base assaulted here. I really feel like he could have sent something. Why is Diomedes just chilling out over here? Why are you not attacking things? This is very strange. There's stuff right here. Oh, he's stealthed. He's stealthed in that grating there. Which is why he's not attacking automatically. Wow, triple whirlwinds. Just giving Akiiii some vision here for the whirlwinds, and now he can go to town. Wow. Whirlwinds do good damage to buildings. Are they true damage? They can't be, right? Doesn't tell me. Maybe it tells me on the ability itself. They are true damage. I thought they were armor piercing. That's crazy. Whirlwinds are nuts. They've got to have some kind of marker for that. I mean, you get a marker for when a stick bomb is used, but not a whirlwind. No idea when it's coming. Big tracks. Trying to fight Killteam Iron Maw, taking out a model there. More whirlwind. And true damage assault marines. So freaking nuts. Dealing with the big track in seconds. You got to stop building these things. The assault marines hard countered them pretty well. There's a regular jump. This guy can use Fear of the Ancients on them too, do some good damage, but he doesn't even need to. Assault marines are just terrorizing these big tracks. He just didn't have an answer to the assault marines, did he? He didn't have a permanent good answer. I think Gorguts would have really helped him deal with them with his spinning claw and his stuns and his taunts. Oh, but look at this. The beauty of the Morkanaut has hit the field. And she can do some damage to assault marines if they get in range, and she can use this custom force field. Causes damage over time around her. True damage, it looks like. And absorbs shots. Also got that fist, which is recalling now. There it is. Okay, this might change things. It's got a 9-drop elite on the field. Whirlwinds trying to get shots on her. They are. How much health does she have? Like 11,000, I think? Yeah, 10,000, okay. So would her shield absorb the whirlwind shots? Does that count as ranged attacks? It must. Boom. She shoots very slowly, Beauty, but it's a pretty good shot. Does she have true melee damage? She must. That was armor piercing. It's all armor piercing. Here comes Big Mek Wazmakka. You'd think he'd have a way to like repair stuff or something, the Big Mek, but he doesn't. Got to rely on your Gretchens. What is this? Predator Annihilator and a Dreadnought coming at a base here for Akiiii. Got those scouts in nice positions to see things. Assault marines moving in with their true damage power swords. Are they going to fight the Big Mek? No, they're not. What are they doing? They're jumping away. Not gone for the tower yet. We might see him go for the tower now. Akiiii. Lots of stuff coming out of base. There's Chaplain Diomedes, there's Killteam Iron Maw and Jonah Orion. And a whole bunch of assault marines with triple whirlwinds behind them. This could be the last fight right here. Can he take down Beauty in this fight? If he does, then badmanlarry's done for, surely. He's still getting big tracks. Why is he still getting them? They're getting owned by the assault marines here. Sorry about that. I had to go do something and make a cut, but we rejoin with the very scary Space Marine army bearing down on the Orks with triple whirlwinds, Predator tank, and Dreadnought. Can Beauty swing this fight? I mean, if all those assault marines gather around her and she uses her shield thing, how long does that thing last? Doesn't tell me. Why would it tell me? Some scouts being annoying, but they were dealt with. If they all gather around her and she uses her shield thing to damage them, and then these big trats can use their big AoE shot, that could be pretty painful to the assault marines. But then again, he could just jump away. Will he engage Beauty with the assault marines, knowing that she has that shield? I mean, they could just jump one each on these big tracks and take them down. I'm really not convinced with these guys on the field, especially in such numbers. 350 power each for those guys. That's over 1,000 power spent on big tracks. Just the ones on the field, and he's lost 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, Akiiii not paying attention to the Orks, in fact, and going straight for the tower, and why not? Look how quickly he dealt with that. The core is not going to last much longer, and badmanlarry cannot defend it, I don't think, at all. There's the core going back into its little hidey hole. Another Predator being dropped in. And here's the orbital. And those guys being trapped by the standard. And now the core's available to die again. And here comes a bunch of true damage assault marines, and we'll see how quickly this core goes down. Yeah, that's the game. Akiiii did the right thing, did not engage the Ork, he didn't need to. Just bash the tower, bash the core, and there it is. I think he did well, Akiiii. Used his assault marines well, got them in and out of danger, but badmanlarry with strange choices. I think that Deathcopter doctrine didn't really help him out. The building all those big tracks didn't really help him out, and did not going for the shield gen ever, which is very strange. But he really struggled to deal with the assault marines. His knobs were not trading efficiently with them once they got those power swords up. And I think out of desperation, he was like, well, let's get some big guns, and got those big tracks. But that didn't help either. There we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.